Okay, you guys, hi. Here is the Chandra Namascar video that you requested. Chandra Namascar is an amazing practice for when there's full moon, but even when there's not. This is the magic. I do this every single day. Moonlight equals Ojas. Ojas equals vitality, youth, energy. So always a good time for Chandra Namascar, but especially if it's a full moon. So we're going to take and step to the front of our mats. This is a little bit more of an advanced, maybe intermediate to advanced practice. I'll do a separate video for a beginner version of this. So just be sure that you have your healthcare provider's blessing before doing this, or that you're actively practicing yoga regularly, and you'll be good to go. So we're going to stand at the top of our mat, get nice and grounded, root down through the feet. Muscles of the legs hug the bone, palms of the hands in front of the heart. Take a deep, full breath. On your next inhale, hug the muscles of the legs into the bones and come up through the midline of the body, arcing gently back. On the exhale, trace the hands down the midline and come all the way forward, fold. On the next inhale, trace up to a flat back, straight arms, straight leg, and straight back. On the exhale, fold, palms down on the earth, right foot's going to step back. Anchor down through that left foot. And then on your next inhale, arms are going to rise. On the exhale, we're going to twist towards that bent knee. We're going to take the elbow to the outside of the knee, palms together. Activating that back leg, push back through that right heel. Breathe with your belly. One more inhale here. On the exhale, release the hands down to the floor and then take and sink back towards your right hip. Getting those hips open. Sink down to your left hip. Excellent if you have to sit a lot at work all day. Sinking back over to your right foot and then walking the hands around, pivoting the feet. Anchoring through that right foot. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twisting towards that bent knee. Elbow to the outside of the knee, palms together. Keep that back leg active. Push back through that left heel. Long through the spine. Maybe looking up to challenge your balance a little bit more. One more inhale where we are. On the exhale, release the palms down to the mat and take your right foot all the way back to join your left, coming into your Palakasana plank pose. So you want to keep pushing back through the heels, the shoulders a little forward of the palms. Taking an inhale here. Fingertips nice and bright. On the exhale, shoulders and elbows line up. And then rolling through with your chaturanga, coming onto the tops of your feet. Strong legs here again, just to protect your low back. On the exhale, hips come to the sky. So bringing those hips up, pedaling the feet back and forth. A little cricket out there. On the inhale, the right leg rises, the right knee bends as the right foot flexes, and we're going to peel that right hip back, keeping weight pushing into that right heel. Square the hips back off, and then take your right foot and try to touch the back of your head with your right toes. Taking the right foot back to the sky, lowering the toes, switching the weight to the right foot as the left leg reaches back and up. Left knee bends, peeling that left hip open. Left foot back to the sky, squaring the hips, and then taking the left toes, trying to touch the top of the head before coming back and then taking that left foot all the way through. Landing that left foot between the hands. On the inhale, arms rise. On the exhale, we twist towards the bent knee, elbow to the outside of the knee, palms together. And then inhale here. On the exhale, release the twist, sink over to the right hip, sink over to the left hip, sink with your Skandasana back over to the right hip, and then walk the hands around, framing that right foot before arms rise. Inhale again. Exhale, twist towards the bent knee, palms together. Big breaths here. Exhale, release the hands. Take that left foot, step it up to join the right. Inhale, trace up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bringing the palms together. Inhale, let's come all the way through the midline. Strong legs here, you guys. Keep your back safe and healthy. Arcing slightly back as you breathe. One more inhale here. And then on the exhale, draw the hands down the midline. The Sushumna Nadi, which is the most powerful line of energy in your body. And then opening the palms gently. If you ever get a chance to do this out in the moonlight, it's so special to have that moonlight in the palms of your hands. Like I said, moonlight equals Ojas. Ojas equals youth, vitality, joy. One more round, palms together. Inhale, come through the midline, arcing back, strong legs again, okay? Exhale, coming through the midline, tracing down. Inhale, trace up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. You're doing amazing. Left foot steps back this time. Start with that left one. Anchor through the right foot. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist towards the bent knee. Elbow to the outside of the knee or thigh if you can. And then palms together. Keep that back leg active. I keep catching mine when I'm getting lazy. Maybe looking up, it's a little more challenging for your balance. We don't lose our balance, we just forget to practice it. So here's your opportunity to play. One more inhale here. On the exhale, release the hands, Skandasana. Walk the hands around, sink over to the left hip. Walk the hands, sink over to the right hip. Walk the hands back around one more time, pivoting around on the feet, anchoring through the left foot. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, we twist towards the bent knee, elbow to the outside of the knee, palms together. Again, maybe looking up, keeping that back right heel, pushing out. Breathe around the belly button. Be here. It's a good place to be. One more inhale. We're on my patio. Exhale. Release the hands down. Left foot steps back to join the right. Palakasana, plank pose. So push back through the heels. Reach forward through the sternum. One more inhale with me here. On the exhale, chaturanga, take it down and up and through onto the tops of the feet. Upward dog. All 10 toenails pressing into the mat here. On the exhale, downward dog, hips to the sky, pedaling it out. Starting with the left foot this time, the left foot sweeps back and up. Bending the left knee, flexing the left foot and peeling that left hip open. Pushing through the left heel of your hand as well. Now take it back to center, square those hips, and then take the left toes. Try to touch your head. Left leg to the sky, landing the toes. Take it to the right side, sweeps back, sweeps up. Knee bends, foot flexes, and peeling that right hip open. Push through the heel of the right hand. Square the hips. Right toes to the top of the head. And then bringing it back, taking that right foot, stepping it all the way through. We're going to take an anchor through that right foot. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist towards the bent knee, palms together. Maybe looking up. Breathe with your belly. It's great for detoxing these twists. Helping work through any illness, any poor dietary choices. One more inhale. Any sort of belly issues. Exhale, release. This time we're going to be a little spicier with our Skandasana. We're going to sink over to the left hip with the arms extended in front. If that's too much, hands back on the floor. But if you want to play, sink over to the right hip. Sink over to the left hip. And then this time, hands walk down to the floor. Feet pivot around. Anchoring down through that left foot, arms rise. Exhale, twist towards the bent knee, elbows to the other side, outside of the knee, palms together. We're almost there. One more inhale here. On the exhale, let's release. Palms down on the floor. That right foot is going to step up and join the left. We're going to inhale to a flat back. We're going to exhale and fold. Hands are going to come together low. Bend into the knees as we rise. Beautiful and proud, like the moon rises in the sky at night. Muscles of the legs hugging the bones. Taking that arc back. Again, chin to the chest if you have any neck issues. Strong legs here. One more inhale. Exhale, release down the midline. Palms open. Revisit your intention. Hands to your heart. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Much love. Namaste.